Good afternoon. My name is Alex.
I'm Andrew Robinson.
I'm Quinn.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Joy.
And today we will be presenting our comprehensive marketing plan. The purpose of this plan is to address gambling addictions in Canada. A couple background facts. Over 200,000 people in Canada have problematic gambling habits, and over 1 million people in Canada are on track to develop those habits. This campaign hopes to incentivize a behavior switch, as well as raise awareness about the risks and consequences of problematic gambling habits. The campaign involves many focuses, including print and digital ads, social media influencers, and financial literacy presentations and workshops. Emphasis will be placed on the amounts of time and money that gets lost to gambling, and that will be compared with the amounts of time and money that could be saved if the desired behavior is adopted.
Situational analysis. The political impact on the gambling industry is largely made when policy and legislation is passed that either opens up the industry further or imposes limitations. Economy-wise, the economy is generally positively impacted by the gambling industry despite its detriment to our priority audience. The social factor has a very large influence on our priority audience, being that they are from 17 to 24 years old, mostly males. Any social circles from coworkers to family to friends will have a large impact on their interests, attitudes, and opinions. Technology is a huge factor when it comes to online gambling. Access is ubiquitous. The digital landscape makes it incredibly easy for teens and young people to access gambling websites and applications. Legal and regulatory factors. Laws and regulations surrounding gambling are stringent in Canada, though despite this, problematic gambling is still a growing issue with our priority audience.
Priority audience in this plan are people with active social lives and unfixed schedules who frequently gamble socially and may be problematic gamblers. The behavior objective is to get the audience to limit their gambling. The knowledge objective is having the audience know the risks of gambling. The belief objective is that their social gambling may become problematic and that they're able to stop problematic gambling. Barriers would be gambling being a social activity, and it is also a way for them to make money. Desired benefits for the audience are avoiding the emotional impacts of losses and saving money, which is also a motivator. Competing behaviors would be the thrill that gambling gives the audience and their desire to keep going until they win. Influential others to the audience would be their friends or influencers who endorse gambling. The purpose of this plan is to get our priority audience to gamble less and learn proper financial habits. The core product is for the audience to adopt the desired behavior and limit their gambling and become more financially literate. The actual product is workshops given to the audience about the risks of gambling and to teach them financial literacy.
To increase the perceived monetary benefits of adopting the behavior, a lot of emphasis will be placed on financial literacy. Increasing the perceived non-monetary benefits will include emphasis placed on the time wasted when spent gambling. Decreasing the perceived monetary cost of ending gambling habits is much more advanced than the benefits. Thus, weighing the possible loss of earnings with the possible loss of capital will be the main approach. Decreasing perceived non-monetary costs will include much emphasis placed on the constructive use of time and money that would be lost to gambling.
When determining place in the marketing mix, it was important to understand where gambling addictions happen. This helped narrow our focus for our marketing strategies to be sure when we reached our target population. We found communities within a 20-kilometer range of a casino had a higher percentage of people who suffered from a gambling addiction, thus making them the ideal target market. Additionally, marketing helps services in bars and on live sporting events, which gambling is encouraged.
For the promotional mix, one must consider the different ways that we can set social change in motion. We have law, education, and social marketing. Our approach is a combination of both social marketing and education. We'll be doing guest speakers and financial literacy awareness workshops that would be offered at secondary and post-secondary levels, amongst other initiatives.
The evaluation plan for this initiative revolves around implementing an artificial intelligence habit tracker into gambling websites or apps, as well as educational push notifications. The purpose of the habit tracker is to evaluate overall spending and playing habits to identify high-risk gambling practices. The educational push notifications will be used to educate players around the dangers and statistics surrounding excessive gambling. The goal is to educate and monitor the active gamblers on these sites. In order to evaluate the successes of this initiative, An in-app survey will be conducted to determine whether or not the notifications and artificial intelligence tracker were educational and effective.
For the budget, the numbers estimated for funding are from a variety of government funding opportunities as well from our Safe Bet initiative. We focus our spending on advertisement and employees who make up different roles within our organization.
In terms of implementation, this process will rely heavily on the app or website that we pair with. Implementation of both educational push notifications and the artificial intelligence habit tracker will be an ongoing task for the duration of the initiative. The educational push notifications will be delegated to an individual who will continually update the system with current stats relating to gambling. For the artificial intelligence habit tracker, the individual will need to have extensive knowledge on both the app or website as well as artificial intelligence.